This is Dez back with another video, you know what I'm saying? As you read by the title of this video, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be stating my opinions on the whole shakeup within the Boston Celtics organization, you know what I'm saying? From Danny Ainge stepping down to, you know what I'm saying, Brad Stevens stepping down as a coach and becoming, basically, taking the same position that Danny Ainge had. So, like I said, I'm gonna be stating my opinion on that. So, like I said, if you're interested, definitely keep watching. Alright, now I ain't gonna lie, that whole situation was crazy because all that happened like within, I think it was a day after Boston got eliminated, or was it a couple of days? It was either one, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, like, instead that, like I was at work and I seen the report. It was like, well, Danny Ainge, he about to retire or something like that, which I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying. But then that's when like the other notification came in about Brad Stevens might, you know what I'm saying, step down as coach and take over Danny Ainge's job, which I was like, I said, nah, that's a big cap, because I'm like, man, he ain't about to do that. But I was just like, dang, like, how y'all go, like what? Like, I ain't understand the reason of the big shakeup. It's just like, okay, y'all just got bounced out. I mean, y'all got a squad, so it's like, why not just, you know what I'm saying? But, so basically, okay, like I said, but honestly, like I said, for me, okay, y'all pretty much fell apart when y'all made that the trade for Kyrie Irving. Like, that's when I feel like everything just fell apart, because it's just like I didn't understand the reason why. I mean, I understand the reason why y'all traded for him, but at the same time, it's just like, my thing is, what should have went off in your head was like, okay, yeah, he's available, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like, you just come off playing in the finals like almost every year. All of a sudden now you want to leave, so that should have been like a red flag right there. So. But of course, you know what I'm saying, Kyrie, he's not saying on the court, yeah, he's a talented player. Like, no, like, ain't no doubt about it. Like, he's a talented player. I feel like it was wrong when they traded Isaiah Thomas, you know what I'm saying, because he was already hurt, and then it's like, yes, he was coming off of, you know what I'm saying, a hip injury and everything, but at the same time, it's just like, before he was injured, it's like, bro, he was, like I said, hey, he was a definite also like an MVP caliber player. So, you know what I'm saying, so you already knew he was up for a big, you know what I'm saying, extension, that's something, you know what I'm saying, which, hey, I mean, I give it to him, you feel me, because it's like, yeah, he, like, like, literally, like, bro, like, he put Boston on his back, and he, like, said he loved the city, you know what I'm saying, so, but then it's just like, once he got injured, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden, yeah, he got traded for Kyrie. I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, that's, for me personally, that's what made me look at Danny Ainge. I'm like, bro, you a real, like, snake, bro, like, for real, like it made no sense, like, you know what I'm saying, why you just trade this man while he was injured and everything, and yet, you know what I'm saying. But this is the thing, like, just like Danny Ainge, he was always known to make those kind of trades or whatever, but it's just like, bro, like, how y'all did him, though, like, it was just down bad, bro, because like I say, but at the same time, hey, you know what they say, hey, karma always come back, and look what happened, karma came back. Like I said, y'all traded for Kyrie, and then, you know what I'm saying, he wound up leaving 2 years later, you know what I'm saying, then look what happened then, you feel me? So I feel like they never really recovered from that or whatever. So then, of course, in the summer, you know what I'm saying, they had signed, I think when Kyrie had left, they signed Kemba Walker, which I was like, okay, yeah, that was a pretty good signing, you feel me? Because basically, him and Kyrie, like, they do similar things, but you know what I'm saying, they both are different, like, as far as like player-wise, they're both different or whatever. But at the same time, I was like, okay, when they signed Kemba Walker, I'm like, okay, yeah, see, that's a better fit, you know what I'm saying? Because basically, he ain't trying to come in there and just be a superstar. Like, he just coming in there, you know what I'm saying, he just want to win and play basketball, you feel me? So, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, you feel me? So, once he, you know what I'm saying, once he came in, like, the first year, I felt like the first year, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't going to be the Kemba and Charlotte, of course, you know what I'm saying, because you got to, with a new team, you got to really work your way in and find your rhythm. But, you know what I'm saying, I mean, but then, of course, the pandemic happened and everything, so, but even, like, when they lost in the bubble, against Miami, once they lost to them, whatever, which I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's nothing wrong with that, you feel me? Just, hey, that's just y'all first year, you know what I'm saying, just going together. But I feel like, okay, next year y'all be more comfortable with each other, so yeah, y'all would, like, literally, like, y'all would be okay the next year. But then it's just like, damn, the next year. But this is the crazy part, Dan. That's why I say with Danny Ainge, like, I feel like he a snake, man, because, like, instantly, like, the first year ain't work out. Oh, in the summertime, Kemba Walker, he was in trade talks trying to get Drew Holiday. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Drew Holiday, that boy, hey, to say, like, he was like, he was an all-star maybe, I think, one time, but other than that, it's like, bro, like, he definitely, like, that dude, well, like, I can't even put it in words, man, like, that guy's a, whew. But, I'm saying, he was in trade rumors or whatever, so, of course, Kemba was like, you know what I'm saying, like, wait, how you just signed me a year ago, but then in the summertime, I'm in the trade room, was like, you know what I'm saying? So they were saying, like, you know what I'm saying, oh, he, basically, Kimbo was, you know what I'm saying, he felt some kind of way, which I don't blame him, because, you know what I'm saying, it's like, how y'all make all this effort to sign me, but then, oh, we lose in the playoffs or whatever, oh, now, you know what I'm saying, I'm on the trade block, you feel me, but like I said, I just feel like that's just how Danny Ainge is. Like, but I just feel like it's. I understand it's a business and everything. And like that's understandable. But at the same time, it's just like my thing. You be wanting to pull the plug on something like you ain't even give it a chance to like let it last for a little minute. Like you just you'll see something, and then if you don't get the short term results or whatever, oh you about to just trade everybody. It's like, bro, like that's for me. That's some snake type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know what I'm saying, it was just, like I said, the whole thing is just crazy. And then, like I say, me personally, like I said, they never recovered from the Kyrie Irving situation. But I also said, like, okay, even, this is why I feel like Brad Stevens messed up at. Basically, he basically, instead of just working Gordon Hayward back into the rotation, you know what I'm saying, like working his way back up into it, like he basically, just as soon as Gordon Hayward came back, he basically just threw him in the starting lineup. It's like, but no, you don't do that, man. Like, basically, it's for Gordon Hayward's sake and then for the team's sake too. It's like if y'all already got a good rhythm going, it's like, boy, like I'm not about to just throw him back in there because you know what I'm saying, because that can easily throw everything off. You feel me? Because everybody is so used to playing with each other. You feel me? So when that happened, I already said, I was like, Brad Stevens, I was like, bro, he messing up already. But like I already knew that was gonna cause some issues or whatever. So once that happened or whatever, that's when, of course, then Kyrie did his shenanigans and everything. So it's just like, bro, that. So then after that, you know what I'm saying, what happened was, okay, Gordon Hayward, he was kind of like coming back into his own. Like you can instantly see it, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, it just over time, it's just like, bro, like it's like Boston, like they already got their core, but so it's basically just like, you know, so you ain't gonna really be like that star franchise player that they wanted you to be because, you know, like, everybody else then came into their own, you feel me? So it ain't really surprised me that he left Boston, you know what I'm saying, and free agency with the Charlotte, because it's like, I mean, like I said, if he wasn't gonna accept the old lesser, you know what I'm saying, like a lesser role or whatever, like basically, okay, that's Boston's not a good fit for you. So like I said, he went to Charlotte. I mean, you see what he doing to Charlotte, because I'm like, yeah, he was never a bad player. It just, you know what I'm saying, once he got injured and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, once they came into their own, it's just like, okay, yeah, well, I ain't gonna say it's like a goodbye to you, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, but so, you know what I'm saying, so even with that season, they came in or whatever, like, but the only thing I always said though, I was like, they always lacked the big man, like, you know, so they never had like a prominent big man. I mean, they tried to have Enes Kanter, but I'm like, man, he's trash, man. Like basically he's still in the league because he's tall, like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, he can shoot every now and then, but to me, he trash. So, and I think they signed Taco Fall as an undrafted free agent, which I was like, hey, that's not a bad player, you know what I'm saying. 'Cause I seen him when he played in college, you know what I'm saying, but. Same time, it's just like you can still see like he still need a tad bit more work on his game. You feel me? With, you know what I'm saying, that's why he was basically back and forth between the Celtics and the D League. So you know what I'm saying. But then last offseason they signed Tristan Thompson, which I was like, okay, I like the signing. You feel me? But I just wanted to see like, okay, when the actual season start, okay, will Tristan Thompson be that player? You know what I'm saying, that they need in the post or whatever, which. You know what I'm saying? He showed flashes, but at the same time, to me, it just seemed like he looked more out of place because, you know what I'm saying, he just been so used to in Cleveland playing a certain role, and then yet, you know what I'm saying, he go to Boston and just like I could see like the disconnect, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I say give it another year if he accepts the player option. I say give it another year and see where it's at. But yet, if like say during the season before the trade deadline, if it ain't working, okay, literally, okay, you can just trade him somewhere else, you know, or hell, buy him out. You feel me? So, but I always say they like basically in the middle. But you know what I'm saying. But overall, like I say, just like the whole thing is like, but y'all have talent, but like it's there. It's just like I don't know. It's just like I say, y'all never recovered from the Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying, era or whatever. So, but then of course, you know, ever I was hearing rumors about there was turmoil within the organization between Marcus Smart and Brad Stevens or whatever. So then also I think I heard Jaylen Brown had issues with Brad Stevens too or whatever, which I'm guessing they probably started from me like, yeah, when Hayward came back, like I said, instead of just working him back into the rotation, oh, you instantly just throw him in the starting lineup. It's like, nah, bro, like No, that's the wrong move. You feel me? So basically, like I said, it was you can kind of see the disconnect. But I mean, they was still kind of doing okay, but then you could see like literally they was losing games like they shouldn't have lost. I'm like, dang, like, so you know what I'm saying. But even with that, like I say, even going into the playoffs, like you know what I'm saying, they played. Don't get me. To be fair, they played against Brooklyn, so it's like I mean, but they had all three: Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. It's like yeah, that ain't no easy task. You feel me? So, but rest like I said, they lost, and then like I said that's when instantly that's when all Danny Ainge stepping down, and then Brad Stevens stepping down as a coach and going into the front office role. But me personally, you know what I'm saying. I mean, Brad Stevens, he has a right mind, like coaching wise, but as far as like running a team and all that, it's like, boy, like, I don't see enough to where like I trust you in the front office or whatever. But I feel like that's a quote unquote white privileged, you know what I'm saying? So maybe hey, that's just what it is. You feel me? Because I feel like I mean, as a coach, he's a good coach, but before like anything else, it's like, but he's not. Front office wise, I wouldn't trust that, But like I say, he's definitely in charge of like, okay, he gonna find a successor as a coach or whatever. But yeah, it's like then the whole thing is just like, but like Danny Ainge, he stepped down, which is funny because I'm like, he the type, you know what I'm saying. I feel like Danny Ainge, he's the type like, I understand you want to go all in for a championship, but I feel like you do it too much, too often, and too soon. Like you have a nice team or whatever, but then yet y'all be on a good path to winning. You just gotta be patient with it sometimes. But I feel like he just like pulled the trigger on you know what I'm saying, the pursuit of a championship too early. Like you know what I'm saying. Then when it don't work out, it's like now you're back to square one. You feel me? So because the only thing, my thing is it worked out in Boston. You know what I'm saying, when they won a championship in 2008 because you know what I'm saying, you traded for Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen. You know what I'm saying. And to me, I mean, to be fair, they were like more established, you know what I'm saying, NBA veterans, you know what I'm saying. Basically, you know, they all was basically wanting the same thing, you know what I'm saying. So, of course, you pull the trigger on that or whatever, which is, hey, it worked out for you, you know what I'm saying. But I felt like ever since but even with that, like I say, you know what I'm saying, as soon as, like I said, they won a championship in 2008, the next year, you know what I'm saying, Ray Allen, he was in trade rumors. I was like, bro. So that for me personally, it's just like, bro. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he rushed the process too much, and also I feel like it's on some snake. He be doing some snake stuff too, cause it's like, bro, like, nah, I ain't like, you could clearly see like, bro, Ray Allen wasn't an issue like at all, like, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like he just be trying to like, he just be so desperate, like just trying to pull the trigger on a certain trade. It's just like, bro, you cannot do that, man. Like, you can't rush a process to try to win the championship, cause you know what I'm saying? Because as clear as you can see, you know what I'm saying, you rushed it with trying to get Kyrie. You think y'all about to go to the finals, and then look what happened. It came back and bit you in the ass. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So, but even with that, it's like, okay, when he stepped down, I was like, okay, maybe it's for the best. It's a crazy part because, like, ever since he traded Isaiah Thomas, like, literally, all, like, superstar free agents, they'll just look at it and be like, they were like, nah, I don't want to go to Boston. Cause, like I say, because they see what you did to Isaiah Thomas. So it's like, bro, like, I mean, if you're doing that to him, hey, you could easily do that to me when we're not winning, you know what I'm saying, or if I'm hurt. You feel me? So that's why I say eventually, like I say, like I already knew eventually, like it was gonna be too much for him and he was gonna step down. It's like, cause just how I understand it's a business, but it's like for me, it's how you do business. Like that's on some snake type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that. But you know what I'm saying? But like I said, with Brad Stevens stepping down, I didn't understand why he stepped down. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they were saying like, you know, some rumors about him. He's been burnt out ever since they played in the bubble or whatever. Which I'm like, I mean, I understand. The season, you know what I'm saying, it kind of started back up too soon because y'all didn't really have an off season. You know what I'm saying? They were just trying to get everything back on track. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like he caved into pressure, like, you know what I'm saying, because Boston, they had the talent or whatever, but they were just expecting like a championship. But I mean, like I said, you can't really rush that process. Like, no, you can basically get the best 5 players in the NBA, like, you know what I'm saying, because you never know what can happen. Like, say, one injury can happen, then bam, or 2 injuries can happen, then look at you feel me? So, but, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, like I said, they get everything back on track, you know what I'm saying. I mean, unfortunately, what I seen was, you know what I'm saying, they traded Kemba Walker for Al Horford or whatever, which I'm like, I like the trade, you know what I'm saying. It definitely gets you that big man back in the post, you know what I'm saying. Because when he was in Boston, like I said, he wasn't bad at all. But at the same time, You know what I'm saying? Okay, now y'all traded Kemba Walker. Okay, who the hell is gonna be the point guard? Like, literally, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. The whole thing, it's confusing in my head. But I feel, you know what I'm saying? Over time, I feel like they'll, you know what I'm saying? They'll get it right eventually. But it's just like, damn, like, just like how everything went. Like I say, they really fell apart ever since they traded Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie, and now I feel like they just struggling to recover from it. You feel me? But hey, I got Danny Ainge to blame because, you know what I'm saying, he rushes a lot of things, just trying to be desperate, trying to build a championship team or whatever, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But like I said, you can't rush it. At the same time, if I'm gonna trade for a player, you know what I'm saying, I need no matter his talent and everything. Okay, will his talent fit on this team? Like, basically, Kyrie, he's more of an ISO player. Like, nah, Boston is type, they need like they can need a player like a point guard that could score, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, be a floor general too. Like, literally, like, cause you know what I'm saying, with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, like, yeah, the offense is there. Like, literally, like, basically, you know what I'm saying, just had a point guard be like a third option, you feel me? But I think, you know what I'm saying, eventually over time, like I said, they'll figure out everything, you know what I'm saying, just move forward from there, you feel me? So, but yeah, that was just my thoughts on, you know what I'm saying, the whole shakeup and then the Boston Celtics, you feel me? Like I said, Danny Ainge, yes, he really had to go, because like I said, he a snake in my eyes, he a snake. Then, you know what I'm saying, with Brad Stevens, it's like, it's kind of questionable why you step down, but at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. And then, of course, you know what I'm saying, he taking over Danny Ainge's job, so I'm like, oh yeah, he just white privileged. Like, that's all they do, because it's like, yeah, because to me, like I say, I don't see nothing on him to make him think he can successfully win like a front office position. But I mean, yeah, hey, don't quote me on it, but like I said, that's white privilege, you feel me? But like I said, that was my thoughts and opinions on that, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, like, comment, subscribe, also share my videos, whatever you want to do or whatever you can do, I'm down with it regardless, you feel me? So until my next video, y'all already know what it is. I'll see y'all in a minute.